Hey guys, and welcome to episode 4 of Surg's Skyblock. I'm here and I've been tending to these trees. They grow as fast as you can cut them down. So I'm going to leave these for right this moment. And if you remember last episode, we made a crucible. Now, I'm going to need just a few torches. The way that the crucible works is its main function is to make lava. And we can really use lava right now because I've been having to grow dirt or compost dirt just to make stone. So I could really use some lava, and that way I can potentially get a cobble generator. Now the way that the crucible works is you have to provide it a heat source. So in this case I'm trying to think of a good place to put it. You know what, I'm just going to put it right here. And you can use a heat source as simple as a torch. You can also use a heat source like a furnace. If we put something in here and get it cooking. Now I have a good decent amount of charcoal, so I probably won't be doing that. But say if I was cooking something up here, and I don't think I have anything that I really need to. Then I could put my crucible right on top of my furnace, and my furnace would heat it up. So let me just grab one piece of wood, just so I can set this down right. And I'm going to use a torch. A torch works as a heat source. So let's throw that on top and that right over the torch. And I'm just going to take this back down. And what I'll do is I'll just put it right here so that way I can get on top. And if we grab a little bit of cobblestone. Now, the crucible itself holds 5 pieces of cobble, but I'm only going to put 4 in, because 4 is all that's needed to make 1 bucket of lava. If I put 5 in, it will accept it, but it'll make 1 1/4 bucket, and I don't really need that. So that'll get slowly but surely it'll melt down. Now, we're going to have lava, but I don't have any way to transport it. So let's look here. I've been doing a little bit of sifting through gravel, and basically just gravel. And I've gotten some coal and some flint and a little bit of lapis. Now, the pulverized copper, that was when I was showing you how to do it with dust. I also have Thaumcraft now installed, and Thaumic Tinkerer. And I'm in the works of getting the pack updated to the version 1.03, so that way those mods will be available for you if you download the pack. Now I'm playing on basically the version that will be available, so that way I make sure that that there's no problems before it goes out to you guys. Yep, that's still melting down. So what we can do is we can take this broken iron. Now I can't just throw it in the smelter, in the furnace here. See, look, if I go and throw, well, it just doesn't do anything. So what we have to do is we have to actually make blocks with it. Now I could cook this up, and it will give me 1 iron ingot each. Or what I can do is I can go ahead and set them back down and hit them with the hammer. And you can see there, I get crushed iron. And I have a chance to get more than 4. Ooh, nice. So now you can see we have 1 extra, because we started with 12. And what I can do is go ahead and make this into iron or sand. And put that down. And do the exact same thing. And see, I got an extra there. So now we have 1 extra pulverized and 1 extra crushed. And what I can do with the pulverized is then create the iron ore dust. Now I can't break this down again. So this is what I would cook. is the dust. And this will go ahead and get me a little bit of iron. Now, this pulverized and crushed will go right back here in my chest. So we can do the same thing with gold. And we might need some copper. I probably don't need aluminum just yet. And so let's go ahead and do this with just about all of them. Oh great, it's raining. And this still looks like it's starting to melt. See how the cobblestone's going down. If I wanted to, I could put more cobblestone in it at this point. And there's our 3 iron. And a bucket. Now I made sure to keep some dirt because I want to build a cobble gen. At least a temporary one. So let's see how we want to build it. I think I'm going to start just like that. And make sure to have a good base here. So I'm going to wait for that lava to finish cooking up. And go ahead and get this made out. I think it needs to be one longer. And not all of this needs to be dirt. I could probably put wood down here on the bottom. So, like I said, I'm going to wait for this to melt. Now, we can see that there's lava in it, but I can't get it out with a bucket yet. And that's because what's happened is it's about the halfway point. I've actually talked to the mod author for this, and that's kind of how it works, is when you're at the halfway point, you start to see lava. And that's because the stone's down at the bottom, and the lava's up atop. So I'm going to wait for this to finish. Go ahead and crush down these, and see if I can get some ingots. And then I'll be back when we get a cobble gen. You know what? Since it was raining, and there's a whole bunch of snow up here, I made my way on top of my trees, and I figured you never know when you might have need for snow. And it doesn't seem to be sticking to the half slabs, and I don't know if it's because of the torches or just because that's the way half slabs work. And this is actually the easiest way to take down one of these trees, is to just make your way to the top and take it down from the top. Now, obviously, once I have automation in place, it's not going to be as big of a deal because, well, I'm not going to have to climb up here. So, you know what? I think this is going to be just fine for right now. I don't need to do all of it right this moment. So let's see if I can find a better way down. Oh, that was one too many, but that's okay. Now, I had basically created this here, but I wouldn't mind some of this decaying on its own. That works. Yeah, I put extra wood here to climb up. So now, I think this is built, right? Pretty sure. Well, we'll find out in a second. So let's go ahead and grab our water. And I believe the water goes here, so that way it falls right there. And then our lava should be done. Yep, 1 bucket of lava. And we throw our lava right here, and yay, cobblestone! So now, we can go ahead and throw our bucket in here, because we don't want to lose that. That doesn't go in there. Snowballs can. And let's go ahead, and I'm just going to throw all of this stuff away, and I should be able to grab 3 cobblestone, and go ahead and make our first pickaxe. Now, the nice thing is we'll be able to take all of this cobble that we get, and use it to make tools, and we'll be able to use it to make tools, and use it to make more metal because basically what we can do is, now that I don't have to rely on getting dirt to make stone, I can take this stone, break it down into gravel, and then from there get my ores. So it's not the best way that we will have in this pack, but it's works really well for right now. And all I have to do is sit here and keep clicking. And that's good for now. Now, one of the things that was updated was Ex Nihilo. And from the notes, it says that there's a better crook. So I wouldn't mind... Ah, there it is. A bone crook. It's made with bones. I wonder if it has more durability. Well, we don't have bones. Now, I think also Ex Aliquo adds another crook. So let's look up... Nope, I guess that's it. Just those crooks. And... see, there it is. Ex Aliquo. So they do add different hammers. And a reed burglar. Well, we don't have any reeds. Not yet, anyway. Now, that is one thing that I will be using my dirt for, is to try to get different kinds of seeds. Oh, I do have sugarcane seeds. Well, I'm using most of my dirt over here for my cobble gen. You know what? For right now, let's go ahead and just grab a little bit of dirt. And we'll grab those sugarcane seeds anyway. As long as I don't lose them into lava, then I should be fine. So let's go ahead and I just want to replace this one here with dirt. And take our sugarcane seeds, and I'm just going to plant them right here. I mean, I already have the water here, and it's the only source of water that I have at the moment. When it rains again, then I'll get another bucket of water, and we'll be able to make an infinite source. But for right now, that'll work. And if we go over here, I had actually lit up my my little mob room, and I want to take away the lights. So let's see if we can get maybe some skeletons to spawn, because I'd like to try out one of these new sickles. So just in the meantime, I think I might still be too close. Let's not break that one completely. Come on. Spawn something in there. There we go. There's a skeleton. So, my Skyblocks is just big enough, and he's gonna shoot me. Ah, I knew it. Oh, awesome. I got a bone. Just one. I'm not going to really go in there. Now, I don't want too many things to spawn in there at once, just because it makes it really dangerous to try to clean out. And, you know, and I don't want a lot of creepers either. Because the more that there is, the more creepers and stuff like that, you know, the more problems I'm going to have. So, we're standing right back here. Let's see if anything... There's not really many places for stuff to spawn, so it should spawn pretty quickly. Nothing. I might have to build a little platform for me to stand on. That's a little bit farther away. So let's see. Is there still not... Oh no, see, that's what I was afraid of. And I want to stand back as far as I can because I don't want these guys to explode. And what happens is when you get creepers and skeletons in there, then they tend to... the skeletons tend to shoot the creepers. And that causes them to explode too. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait for my reeds to grow. I'm also going to have to get some more cobblestone. And what I can do is then go ahead and get more cobble. Go ahead and get it, hammer it down into gravel. And then sift it, and that should give us a whole bunch more metals. You can see that I do have some. So I'm going to do that between this episode and next. And then next episode, what we can do is hopefully I'll have another bucket of water. So we at least have an infinite water source. And what we can do is come back and have a lot of resources and really get into something fun and automated. I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that, I will see you guys later. I hear skeletons.